Hello everyone, welcome. This is the Heartbeat Hustle. The wait is now over, and good morning, good evening, good afternoon, good everything from wherever you're watching us live from. And we are here to talk about things concerning love, things to do with the heart. We shall be talking about the heart matters, and you'll be getting us live. You'll be getting every new episode on a day like this one. With me, I have my beautiful partner. Carry on and say hi to our beautiful viewer.
Hi, our viewers. I'm Becky Adieri. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, as he has said. He did not say his name.
I will.
He's called me beautiful, but he's also handsome.
Wow, I love that.
Yeah, stay tuned. We shall be here always, every Sunday, to give you things about the heartbeat hustle. Is your heart hustling to beat?
Mm-hmm.
Something like that.
I love that question.
Yes.
I love that question. So, Nicholas Binix once again, and I'll be with Becky every Sunday. Get us live on YouTube, get us live on TikTok. You can follow us at the Heartbeat Hustle, that is on TikTok. Follow us at Becky Adieri, at Binix Power, that is on YouTube, and our X channel is the Heartbeat Hustle, so you don't miss on the daily new episodes. It is going to be an interesting show. You can also share what you expect. You can also tell us what you think about what we shall be discussing. This is going to be an organic show whereby we talk about love issues. Now, for starters, Adieri, what should come into someone's mind when he hears about the Heartbeat Hustle?
The Heartbeat Hustle? I think someone should think about relationship clinic.
Okay.
Yeah, a relationship clinic, or maybe counseling sessions, or maybe similar stories.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, the word Heartbeat Hustle, the title Heartbeat Hustle, comes with around 3 words, which are kind of big words. Now, someone could be wondering, why Heartbeat Hustle? We all know that the heart beats for several things, of course.
Yeah.
But this time around, there are things that the heart hustles to beat for. And that's why Adieri said, on this show particularly, we shall be looking at that one thing. To me, it is life.
Life?
To me, love is life. So we cannot avoid talking about love. And in this show, in this program, we shall focus so much about love. Did you know that the heart also beats for money?
It beats for food also.
It beats for food. It beats for anger, but it becomes more interesting when the heart is beating for love. So on this show, we shall be focusing so much on the love heartbeat related issues. Now, for starters, we have a lot of things that are encrypted in that word love, as we've said. Sometimes the heart may not communicate. In most cases, it doesn't, but we have got signs that you can see that this heart really should be beating. And to make matters worse, to the people who the heart beats for, they take long to even understand. That's one of the things that we shall be unwrapping in this show. We shall make you understand how you come to know that Becky's heart could be beating for Tony, for Joseph, for John. Have I mentioned names that... So how do you know that Binix's heart is beating for Becky? Of course it has to beat for Becky.
No, he has to tell us. He has to tell Becky that my heart is beating for you.
For real?
Yes.
So those are some of the things that we are going to be looking at. Secondly, we shall be looking at how to kind of control yourself as a person when that situation comes, for instance, when the heart starts beating for someone, how do you do it? How do you go about that? In most cases, some of us, we find it difficult to come out
and express.
Yeah, and express what we are feeling and bring out what exactly is in our hearts.
Then your heart will hustle forever, because what we are trying to treat now is the heartbeat hustle. Let the heart not hustle to beat.
Okay.
Let it beat naturally, normally.
So during the course of the show, we shall be unwrapping that. By the end of the coming episodes, you'll have known how to go about that one. And then we have several things that come along. Yes, your heart has been beating, and maybe your heart has been cold. You see, when it beats, you don't allow it to beat for long. You have to either make sure that it has kind of cooled, it has found home, it has rested. Now, what happens when it is welcomed home?
Does it stop beating or it stops hustling?
Sometimes it may continue beating, but the hustle kind of cools. So what happens when that hustle cools? When that hustle goes away, do you now relax and sit back?
But how do you know that it has really cooled?
We shall get into that. So those are some of the things that we are going to be looking at during the course of this program. Maybe Becky, what is that one thing someone should expect, more especially the lady? Let's focus now on the ladies. What is that one thing that lady outside there thinking about heart issues, thinking about love issues, should expect on the show?
Yeah, I think they should expect more love stories, the things like true life experiences, because I have been through a lot in love. I've been loved. So I have a lot to tell you guys, and I'm sure you will enjoy it because it's really a lifetime thing. So we should expect to improve on our relationship stories, to know if it is a feeling or it's love. Because there are things which make our hearts to hustle. Sometimes it is not real love, it is just lust or something, a feeling. You just feel like being with someone, but you don't really love them.
Yeah.
So we are going to be talking about such things. We are going to look at the symptoms. How do you know that maybe I only want to be with someone, I don't love them? It's hustling just for a feeling of touching the person, but not really loving them. So we are going to know that. We are going to look about how are we going to maintain our relationships. How are we going to keep our partners?
Okay.
How are we going to love them right, even if it is just for a night? How are you going to make it feel like forever? Yeah.
Now, Becky talks about something very important. How are we going to love our partners? How are we going to love the people who our hearts beat for? Are the people whose hearts beat for us. Now, she said even if it is one day, right?
Yeah.
And someone told me, if you want to live healthy, fall in love. And another person said, if you want to kind of live a short life, fall in love. So it is kind of disturbing.
It's a confusion.
Okay.
Yeah, but we have to clear that.
What do you think about that? Another says, if you want to live long, fall in love. Another one says, if you want to live a short life, you want to live a hard life, a miserable life, fall in love. In fact, I told someone that, you know what, you want to kind of cut your weight, fall in love.
Fall in love with a wrong person.
Okay.
Yes. Like seriously, those two statements are all correct. You can die when in love, like in too much love, and you can live longer. Because when you're in love alone, do you know that you die of stress?
True.
You're trying everything, but you're not getting that same love
Maybe I
back.
should test something and
So
fall in love.
you find yourself dead because of when the love is one-sided, you can easily die. But when you fall in love with the right person and that person loves you back, I think you can live longer.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, because when you're in love, it means every time you're happy, the feeling of belonging, that you feel loved, it's like magic. It increases on your years, I think.
So you want to mean when you fall in love with the wrong person, you are likely to live a miserable life, you're likely to live a hard life.
Yes,
but when you
because
fall
you'll
in
be
love,
pulling ropes.
but when you fall in love with the right person, the reverse is true.
Yeah.
But secondly, someone else says it is not good to fall in love. Like when you fall in love, you should not drown in love. you have to make sure that you keep floating. If you're in love, you should not show your partner that I have now drowned in love.
No, I think that's a wrong perspective. Because if you don't show me that you love me, how will I know? Because some of us give back what we get.
Okay.
If you're loving me like small, you're pretending not to love me, I will also pretend. Or maybe I will take it that maybe you don't love me. So you have to show your partner that you love them. Because you will always receive back what you give. Because if you give little love, you get the little. If you give enough, they will love you back enough.
Now, we've had scenarios whereby relationship fail, like people who have shown interest to each other, they kind of fail because one, someone says, I think I was loving so much, I think I was giving in so much, I think this person took advantage of me because he or she understood that I loved this person so much. What do you think about this? And maybe this relates with someone's idea that when you're in love, make sure that you don't drown in love. Even if you fall in love, keep floating. Don't drown. Don't.
Yeah, I think it's all about perspective. How do you think about love? What do you think about the person you're with? Yeah, because now if you start focusing on the negative side, of course that's what you will see. You will take time focusing on the negativity and you fail to see the good things on your way. Me, I think if you decide to fall in love, be in love, completely be in love. And when you decide to be out of love, just let it be.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now that one brings me to something also confusing. Can someone be there in life without being in love, like without having that person who they share feelings like it is in the Bible? I'm not so good in the Bible. I'm not so good about issues of the Bible, but I hear people who understand the Bible that everyone in this world has someone who has created for him or her. So is it possible for someone to be there and say that I gave up on love issues, things to do with love, I don't want to listen?
That is living in self-denial. Everyone has someone they love. Only that they reach a time and say, no, this time around, I'm not going to express my feelings to anyone. But they be loving. It is not there someone is not loving, doesn't fall in love. No. You just put it to yourself and say, no, this time around, I'm not loving anyone. I'm not expressing my love to anyone. Even when you get feelings for the person, you try to fight them. Or you try to avoid the person so that you stay in your peace. Because at times, some people, when they fall in love, they become mad in love or crazy in love. So to control that, what you do, you say, no, I'm not going to express my feelings to this person. But that doesn't mean you're not in love, why you don't fall in love.
Now, some authors, they say love is kind of contagious. If you kind of persist and keep pushing for it, it will kind of catch that person who you're sharing feelings with, that person who your heart beats for. And when you say that someone can decide to live in denial, I think that would be a sickness.
Of course, no one is, like people who are not in love, they are never happy. Just no. They just live in pretense. Even if you have everything you want in life, But when you don't have that person you love, all those things are useless. You don't feel them. You feel like as if something is missing, even if you're sleeping in heaven. But when there's no one you care of, there's no one who cares about you, for sure, no, life is incomplete.
As you're coming to the close of this episode, ideally, which is our very first episode, what is that advice you'd give to the person who is in that image of kind of denial? You called it self-denial. Someone who thinks, and that person watching us and is like, no, I gave up on love issues, and he was about even to go away from this from this program because you are talking about love. What is that one message you would give to that one person?
Me, I think that person should not give up on love. I want to assure you, just keep trying, because it's your life you're wasting. Because your life is not stationed to one person. Because you are disappointed by the other person, you should stay away from the people who love you. What if you're avoiding the person who is really in love with you?
Yeah.
What if you miss that chance of getting the love of your life? Me, what I can say, we have to keep trying.
Okay.
We keep trying till the end of it.
Now, for the people who say that all men are the same, all women are the same, like I've tried one or two but I've seen no difference, this could be your message. If you think they are different, if you think they are the same, they could be different in that same way. So that's why Beck says keep trying, keep looking for that real partner. I love people who say that when I get disappointed in this relationship, I just press the next button.
Yes,
but it also takes courage. It also takes courage to press the next button, because when you keep pressing that button, time will come and the button will fade. So when that button fades, it means that you will need a repair or a spare button, and this is your spare button. It is the Heartbeat Hustle. You always get us every Sunday. We shall be bringing to you fresh episodes every Sunday, and you can get us on all social media platforms, and we are here to kind of bring that new life in your relationship, to bring that life in your heart-related affairs. It may not be necessarily to the person you call love, but things to do with the heartbeat, they have a lot to do with the people we find related to the people we love, the family people. They could be workmates. You have that person you love, but the attitude that other people have towards that person, you find that I'm no longer comfortable with having my partner, and maybe that was your right person, maybe that was your right partner, but you kind of start doing away with that person because of the environment that you're living in, maybe because of your parents, because of the people you maybe value most. Have you ever had a person you love but you feel you're not comfortable being with that person?
Yeah, of course.
Because of the environment, because of family, you feel
even status.
Yes.
Yeah.
So for people who are like that, I think the next episode is going to be for people who are like you. But most important, do you want to understand the signs and symptoms of a heart beating for your heart? How do you know that this person is falling for me? How do you understand that the person I'm falling for understands? We shall be talking about that language. We shall be looking at the signs. So don't miss the next episode. It is still the Heartbeat Hustle.
I love you.